built, but certainly that is
has the club,
potentially good news.
Yeah, has the club buzzing.
Dzeko, excellent ball wide. Nainggolan, he's got the pace to come back inside in a shooting position. Nainggolan! What a strike!
Nainggolan cutting in. It didn't seem odd on that he was going to score, but he hit an unstoppable shot, and Handanovic barely moved.
Well, 12 minutes gone on the clock. Nainggolan, who has been the star performer for Roma, with the goal, but set up by Dzeko. Nainggolan still had a lot to do, didn't he, when he came back inside? You just knew he was going to pour that shot to the far corner. And even Handanovic was left sprawling.
There was also Gagliardini. Just couldn't get anywhere near the Belgium international.
Delivery from Candreva. Off goes Nainggolan with the strength.
There's no push there. It's 3 against 3. Counter-attack for Roma.
He'll go it alone. He'll go it alone and he'll blast the ball into the roof of the net. Nainggolan!
Salah gave him the dummy run, and Nainggolan didn't need a second invitation. Thank you very much. 2 goals for Roma, 2 goals for Nainggolan. Both absolute screamers.
Well, we saw him practicing, you said in the first half, Paul, about practicing in the warm-up. Well, for our viewers, they didn't see it, but they've seen it now. That's exactly what he did.
In that goal. And you can understand why Lobont chose to get out of the way. There is what Inter are complaining about. They wanted a free kick there for the challenge. Here you can see Salah making his run, creating that space. And Handanovic had no chance at all.
Well, you've got to be strong in that midfield. You know Nainggolan's going to be knocking you over. So Roma 2-0 up. The cushion of the second goal. We'll see it again. Nainggolan is leaning into
league football.
Well, that could be the big thing. Roma, of course, in the Italian Cup, Europa League as well. Ball across the face of the goal. Slid home. And maybe it's not over yet. Inter back in the game.
Perisic setting up Icardi, and he's not going to miss that one inside the 6-yard box, sliding into the far post. We said the final 15 minutes, both sides love to score, and exactly Inter have done it.
Well, that's given Inter the lift. Ball across the face of the goal. Icardi getting away from his marker. And he's a good game from Daniele De Rossi. Dzeko into the box. Dzeko on the chase. Dzeko goes over. Referee punched the penalty spot. Medel caught out yet again.
And Medel was caught out. The referee will have to get involved again here as getting it.
Well, the chase there. Medel, he thought he got a touch on the ball possibly. That was his feeling. Let's see if he did.
Nothing at all, Richard. Nothing at all. That's a penalty.
That's wonderful replay, isn't it? That slow-mo replay there. Great camera work. And the smile from Dzeko. Penalty still. Not this time. What a cool penalty. I tell you, is there a cooler penalty taker in world football at the moment?
Up until the last step, he did not flinch. Just rolled the ball past Handanovic. Wasn't hit with that much pace.
He's ice cool, isn't he? Really, what a penalty. Here we see it again. Dzeko, great strength into the box. And diving in there, Medel. Caught out, he's out of position. This is what we're talking about. He's not a natural central defender. And look at this. Handanovic, it was close to him, but he just couldn't get anywhere near it. And that's what the Roma fans think. That there, anybody watching around the world in Rome, that means, well, that was something. Roma 3-1 up now against Inter. We're into the final 5.